Welcome to my Pick a Card Tarot reading. My name is May, and in this reading, I will astral project with Archangel Raphael and Source's help to grab your inner child in order to channel a message for you that you need to hear right now. The reason why I am going to your inner child is because your inner child is the purest form of you. And sometimes when we're going through life changes or any sort of life happenings, our inner child can help guide us to our most authentic self. So I encourage you to pick any one of these three cards, whatever resonates with you, calls to you. Look at the picture, look at the titles, look at the little charms I put underneath, and I will put timestamps below in order to show you which ones that you can click on. Hello, card number 1. You have chosen the love card, love and compassion. So, I feel like I have so much information to give you guys when I picked this card for you. Basically, before I even tap into your inner child, I'd just like to tell you guys that if we're talking about law of attraction, the heart chakra, and I feel like you guys are having a heart chakra activation right now, but the heart chakra has up to 60 times more magnetic pull and electricity than your brain. Okay, so imagine, the thoughts that we put out there using our brain attracts stuff into our reality. So imagine what our feelings can attract into our reality. So pay attention to what you're thinking, but also what you're feeling. Anyway, putting that aside, you also got this snowflake charm. I couldn't stop seeing snow when I was trying to tap into your energy here. Like, there is snowfalls, every type of snow you could possibly imagine. So I feel like I have to touch on that before I tap in as well to your inner child. Snow, when we think of snow, it's water, right? And it comes in many different forms. It can be cold, it can be warm. It's all the same thing chemically, except it changes along with its environment, if that makes sense. So it can freeze, it can fall, it can be snow, it can be water, it can vaporize. Anyway, okay, so I'm gonna tap into your inner child. So I'm gonna pull cards on what you were like as a child, just so that I am familiar with the spirit that I'm inhabiting right now, and then I will get some advice for you in regards to what you're going through right now. I feel like, speaking of this snowflake, I feel like there's you might be losing a lot of friends right now, a lot of like family, friends. You might be even going through a breakup right now. They might be very cold to you, and it might be taking you by surprise just because, oh, sorry, I'm pulling cards and it's making me excited for you. But yeah, these cold people might be really taking you by surprise, and it might even kind of shift you out of who you are, because you might be reacting to what they're doing instead of being you and being authentic, right? So this whole reading, I need you to continually be brought back into your heart space, because the advice and the answer behind everything that's going on for you is doing what you love. That's it. The reading's done. 3 minutes in. I'm just kidding. But I did pull the Following Your Heart tarot card, and that's why I say that. So, you as a child, actually, no, this is good. Okay. I feel like you had a very dominating father, maybe a little bit more passive mom. I feel like you guys had a lot of different stuff to do as a child, and you were very carefree, and you did whatever you wanted, and didn't fucking care what anyone thought. But you also looked up to, again, okay, this is a general reading, so not everything that I say will resonate, but I feel like you learned a lot from an older female. I don't know if that's your mom or an older sister or an older friend, even a neighbor, I don't know, but you learned a lot from that person, which, if you, I can actually like back to like a specific time for you guys. If you can remember that person that was a huge influence on your life, thinking back to what was going on in that moment might help you in regards to how to navigate your feelings in this present moment. Okay. A little bit more on how are your, okay, so your emotions. This is present moment. Okay, so Spirit wants me to talk about your present moment now. Emotional healing. The Lovers, Two of Cups. People, I feel, oh, okay, I already knew that this was happening for you guys. The Tower card popped out for you in your present moment. Two of Wands. Or Two of Wands, the Two of Swords. Okay. What I'm picking up from this card is, again, I'm looking at the water in this card. So, I feel like right now in your present moment is kind of like the snow. It's like a full blanket of snow is kind of covering your whole life, and you're kind of having trouble navigating on what you should do, say to people, just because you're so hurt. But I'm gonna say like 2 weeks to 2 months, this snow, whatever, well, even in reality, I'm videoing this in the winter, so in about 2 weeks to 2 months, the snow is gonna melt, okay? So, and it's gonna turn into water, but this is like also in your life, when that snow turns into water, when that blanket doesn't feel so heavy anymore, you tapping into your inner child is gonna help you know which direction to take. She's completely blindfolded. She has 2 options in front of her, but she does not even see the options when they are 2 very clear decisions. And don't be overwhelmed in regards to decisions. Decisions are freedom, right? Ugh, I have such a pain in my heart tapping into you guys. Anyway, if you guys are going through a breakup, again, this is a general reading, but I feel like you guys are gonna find love really quickly. Anyway, so you as a child, I feel as though you felt like you were different. You always felt that you were different, just kind of tapping into that snowflake energy. Every snowflake is so unique and different on their own, but when it gets placed on the ground, it's perfect, right? You also have to view other people like that as well. As a kid, I feel like you did have a lot of setbacks, but it never really stopped you from being happy. Like if you think of the simplicity of being a kid, sorry, another thought just popped into my head. I have to talk about it before I forget about what it is. So, but the simplicity as a kid, regardless of what was happening, you were able to still make yourself happy, whether or not you were playing with your friends or you were like using your imagination. And I'm seeing you playing in your backyard or climbing a tree, making a tree house, forts, whatever, right? Those simple things. So really tap into those simple things, and that will help you open up your heart chakra. Today I watched an Instagram video of, I don't know, it's like this famous guy, I don't know, anyway. You guys might know what I'm talking about, but he said, think of a person that you love completely unconditionally, and then think of what you want most in your life. Like think about the thing that you want that would make your life complete and you wouldn't need anything else. Now imagine that this person that you love unconditionally has to die for this thing. The guy in the video, he said that you most likely are gonna pick this person, right, currently in your life that you love unconditionally. which means that you are already whole, which means that you don't need anything to happen. You are already whole, right? And your inner child is telling you, regardless of what happens in your life, you still have your heart space, you still have your ignition, and that's what matters, because you are the embodiment of love. Okay, I am going to pull some more cards in regards to advice. You can tell when I tap out, I'm like, da, 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 da. Okay. It took me a while for me to calm my cat down, and now he's up and ready to terrorize my video. Okay. I'm just gonna pull some oracle. Ooh. I feel like a trigger from your childhood is also being triggered right now. You don't like the unknown. I think you're probably fairly psychic, and you can always predict futures, and they're always usually right. But I think right now you can't really predict what's going to happen for you, or you don't like your predictions, so it's kind of you're kind of struggling. But that's the oracle card that came out. Feathers. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. My cat says hi. Anyway, feathers and bells mean something specific for you guys. I think feathers mean, like, if you're seeing a feather anywhere around you physically, I think it's just confirmation that you're on the right path. A bell is going to mean to pay attention to your thought in that moment. So if you see a bell like anywhere, hone into your thoughts. Spirit, I just heard it also. You might have to change your thoughts a little bit, challenge your thoughts, and try to think more positive and more, again, like using your heart chakra. Try to think about more positive about yourself, because your thoughts are creating your feelings, and then your feelings are creating your reality, right? So, and I would recommend really looking at the law of attraction. And I have a feeling I haven't made the last video quite yet, but the last video is on perspective. I have a feeling that there might be a message for you in that video. Anyway, okay, good. My cat is calming down. Just had to pipe up to say hello. I was gonna say good morning. I wonder whoever's watching this video is watching this in the morning. Embrace spirit. Embracing spirit is also meaning trusting. This bird is signifying something for me. I need to pull cards on that. I can't leave that alone. Okay. The Hermit popped up for me. That's intuition. So spirit is giving you messages, but spirit is also giving you that free will and is allowing you to feel what you need to feel. Okay. What do I want? But spirit also wants you to know that you're protected. Okay, I'm gonna pull one more card. Okay, I guess two more. I broke the deck and I knew that was for you. So easy does it and be yourself both popped up. Ooh, unicorn, love that. Your wish has been granted. Your wish, you have like some sort of surprise coming up for you. I don't know what that is, but that's cool. Okay, I'll pull cards on that surprise. I don't know why I just heard someone be like, what's a surprise? Okay, anyway, on the easy does it card, there is a whale, dolphin, and more water, which also means that heaviness you're feeling in regards to your life and the people around you isn't going to last. It is going to melt, and you are going to rise above the water. You are not drowning in that water. Let me make that very clear to you. You are flowing with the waves of life, okay? Frick, you are very, very psychic and very, very in tune with others around you. So be careful that you aren't picking up on other people's emotions, okay? Being yourself. And that's what I like about people's inner child, is that they are authentic, right? They are authentic in what they're feeling and sometimes very expressive with what they're feeling as well, right? So for some reason I have to remind you guys to make sure you're expressing what you're feeling. That might be something that you learned as a child as well, is that you're in trouble if you cried or something like that. No, tears are releasing energy, right? I would recommend doing a heart chakra activation, little meditation in the morning. What I would recommend is just simple, okay? When you wake up or when you're in the shower, just imagine like a green light, like pulling the green light from the earth into your heart, okay? And that will help charge you. I feel like you're feeling very depleted right now, just with all the love that you've given to people and then people acting cold towards you. So that green light in your heart, and recognize your own green light. Anyway, that's your reading. Take care. I'm sending you guys tons of light and love. Bye. Hello, card number 2. You guys had picked the wolf card, the instinct, along with the charm of the seashell. So, before I even tap into your inner child, actually no, I'm tapping into your inner child right now. The clouds in this picture are really relevant to me. Like they're really showing up here. I don't know if that's because you're having trouble getting messages from your own guides or even your own instincts due to clouded judgment. I'm assuming that's what this whole reading is about, now that I said that. But the wolf itself, the wolf spirit animal, you can look that up, but it signifies protection, okay? I also feel as though you might be a parent. Remember, this is a general reading, so it might not resonate. Not everything I say will resonate with all of you. But yeah, so divine protection is here, but the biggest thing I think that's going on in your life right now is that your judgment is being clouded due to conditioning of culture, family, religion. Sorry, I'm just getting so many messages all at once here, but I feel as though you are a grounded person. Like you're usually really grounded. And I feel like as a kid, you had really crazy instincts, crazy intuition, but throughout life has taught you that your intuition was wrong. Maybe you had parents or siblings or friends that always told you like, no, you're wrong, when you had a really bad gut feeling about something or a good gut feeling. So you have learned to not trust your inner instincts, intuition, but also you have been taught that they need to be controlled. I haven't even pulled cards yet. And I want to tap into this seashell for you guys. The seashell for me in this reading would represent your subconscious. And I just explained, I think, what your subconscious is telling you in regards to your intuition. I see you as a very affectionate child, actually. This seashell is also signifying a feminine energy. Okay, so what this seashell is telling me is that you need to do, because we have a masculine and feminine energy that embody us, like that's what makes us balanced, is when we have both of our masculine side and our feminine side balanced. So this seashell actually might be giving you the advice to be more caring towards yourself and others, and just really doing some feminine energy healing within yourself, even if you are a male, okay? Sometimes we get into a really masculine energy when we feel threatened, okay? I don't know if some sort of trauma happened while you were a child, or even right now. Actually, that's what I think is happening for you. I feel like there's a specific trauma when you're a child that is being triggered right now, even though they're two different things. I feel like the feelings that you're feeling is the same. So you're kind of stepping into that masculine energy because you feel like you have to protect yourself and you have to protect others and almost like scare off anything around you. Anyway, time to pull some cards. 4 minutes in. You might be seeing a lot of 444s. Okay, I'm gonna pull some cards in regards to you as a child, and then I'm gonna pull some cards in regards to what you're going through right now and just some advice from your inner child, just to help guide you for right now. Yes, okay, the Hermit card popped out. You actually might have been a really shy child. I'm getting that you had a lot of friends, but you didn't really resonate with any of them because you felt like you knew things that they wouldn't understand. Like, I feel like you were a smart freaking child, and like the things and the ideas you had, not a lot of people really understood. I feel like you had one best friend though that did. One best friend. Red, the color red is really popping out for me right now. And like even, okay, in this Hermit picture, even her red hair is really standing out to me. I don't know if it's the person, if there was a person that hurt you with red hair, or your best friend had red hair, or you have red hair. You are very protected. I just want to say that. Okay. All of these cards are very like sacral energy. Actually, before I started this video, I had a pain right here that wasn't mine because I don't really get pains there, that I actually had to kind of like do some Reiki on myself right here. So if you're feeling a pain there, that's probably confirmation that this video is for you. But as a child, I feel like there was a lot of things that happened to you that you didn't talk about and that no one really knew. Strength card pops out. I feel like you thought that if you didn't talk about something, that not like it didn't happen, but you feel like it makes things worse if you talk about it because then it brings up those emotions. The Devil card popped out. I think for this, with you, I think this signifies maybe the environment that you were brought up in. There might have been a lot of, I don't want to say temptations, I don't want to say addiction. You know what, I'm going to pull another card on this. Devil card, clarify the Devil card. On fire, your house, ooh, Princess of Swords. Okay, sorry, just give me a second here. Okay. As my cards explode all over the table. Okay. I'm just trying to catch a vibe off this Devil card. Like, I don't think it's addiction that was around you, but I feel like, oh, maybe people just like teased you for being different and for being smarter. Oh, okay, so then that would play into why these clouds are here, is because I feel like your ideas and your intuition, again, bringing back that idea, you're told that you're wrong, or that maybe that you're even dumb for thinking these things, so then you kind of just like toss them back into, you don't really like let your thoughts flow because you feel like your thoughts are either too much, they're dumb, you shouldn't be thinking that. Like, basically you weren't, you're not giving yourself affirmation in regards to what you're thinking. There's nothing wrong with how you think or what you think. And I feel like you really need to believe that. I feel like you don't believe that. The reason why your inner child wants you to know that right now is because I think you have a really good idea for a business, or for like a perspective shift of some sort. And your thoughts, I like when I tap into your thoughts, I see you understanding duality, like the positive and the negative behind something, and then them coming together and making something beautiful. Like, I feel like you're really good at transmuting negative energy and making it into a positive. And I think you just have so many thoughts that you have so many thoughts that you have kind of thrown on the back burner that now I feel like they're all kind of coming in all at once, and it's like overwhelming you. You're not able to sleep at night because all you're doing is thinking. You might also be in a job that you aren't really fond of right now. Apparently I'm talking about present moment. I'm not talking about your childhood anymore. Kind of just automatically shifted to that energy. There's something about the mountains in this photo too. Oh. I also want to tell you as well, like, if you are a person that has intrusive thoughts that are very negative, you aren't your thoughts. And that's something that I had to learn myself. Like, you really aren't your thoughts. Your thoughts are just thoughts. They come and they go, right? And you can watch them come and they go. You don't have to be those thoughts, right? But for you in particular, your thoughts are very important. You need to like stand in that observant spot instead of that being the thoughts spot, if that makes sense. Like, stand back and watch your thoughts and observe them, because they're trying to tell you something. They're trying to give you an idea of some sort. Like a really good idea. It's making me like curious as to what your thoughts are telling you. Okay, present moment, the death card popped up. Whoops. So, it's not a physical death. Well, it might be in your life, but I feel like a lot of doors are closing for you and you're feeling really uncomfortable where you're at. Your thoughts are going crazy. I think your inner child right now is trying to tell you to move. I'm seeing a 4 right now. Did I tell you that you might be seeing a lot of 4s? But a 4 to me represents feeling stuck. But I feel like your inner child is like telling you through your thoughts like where to move and how to move. You might also need to like actually physically go for a walk or a run in order to help those thoughts flow. I see you like sitting and letting your thoughts just like take over, and then you get super overwhelmed. 3 of coins popped out for you. Just some advice is that it's safe to share your thoughts. You are not crazy. You are allowed to think your thoughts. And I feel like you need to give yourself that permission, and you also need to get that positive affirmation from other people. I feel like you do have a lot of positive people around you right now that would support your thoughts, even if you don't think they do, they would. 2 major arcanas popped out for you, the Tower card along with the Moon card. Like I said, the Moon card really does, there's 2 wolves in this card as well. So I think that represents 2 people in your life, 2 completely different people in your life. I think they're from like different friend groups or something, but those are safe people that you can give your thoughts to and your ideas to. But the Tower card, things falling apart in your life, and you not knowing what to do or where to go, right? Damn, I feel like this Tower card is like the energy for all 3 readings. That's why your inner child is coming to the rescue, because you are coming to the rescue, right? You are saving yourself. You don't need to be saved. I just heard that. I see you weighing out options. I'm gonna look into your near future. I didn't do this for the last card, but I'm gonna do this for you. Ooh, a lot of emotional healing, 3rd eye activation, throat chakra activation, which is nice because then that means that you are sharing your ideas. You might also have a YouTube channel as well. And it's gonna happen super quick. Okay, like your tower moment is not gonna last. Like I feel like even this week, like really soon, you're gonna have your the idea that you need in order to like move on to the next chapter of your life. You are allowed to think your thoughts. Your thoughts are not bad. Your thoughts don't need to be controlled. They just need to flow, right? Controlled has that negative vibe behind that word, you know what I mean? Whereas like letting them flow, you're allowing your thoughts and you're giving yourself permission to think those thoughts. They're just not bombarding you so hard, right? Okay. I'm seeing a lot of strength with you. I'm gonna pull a few oracle cards and then that will be your reading, okay? Oh, for Pete's sake. I'll say this right here. I don't know why I said, oh, for Pete's sake. I don't even say that word. I don't say that at all. So I don't know what I'm tapping into there. Oh, jeez. Sorry, I'm super excited with the oracle that popped out for you guys. Okay, so these are all the oracle cards that popped out for you. So first of all, the Embrace Your Feminine card popped out. Already talked about that, healing your feminine side, being more, like that's what happened with the shell here, can't pick it up. These two go together, right? Embodying more of your feminine side, being more compassionate towards yourself, reminding yourself that it's okay to think. Stay strong popped out as well. There's a lot of green I'm seeing in this deck right now. Embrace spirit. So these two go together. Here, your ancient ones and embracing spirit. I feel like you're getting a lot of messages. This signifies your thoughts. How spirit talks to you or how your guides talk to you, I think, is through your thoughts. And I think that's why your thoughts can be very confusing because they can be very contradicting. But I feel like when you're embracing your feminine side, it's gonna help you, like how you're gonna observe the thoughts and know which thoughts are the positive ones and can help you with your actions is the ones that feel good. Embracing your feminine is feeling, right? And I feel like masculine is a lot of thinking, right? You need to get more into your feeling body. So when you're feeling out your thoughts, that's how you know which chance to take or which idea is a good idea, because then that's your intuition, right? Putting the two together is your intuition. Anyway, that's your reading. Done, all done. I'm sending you guys tons of light and love. Take care. Hello, my beautiful card number 3. So you have chosen the Milky Way with the perspective, along with the charm of the cross. So this one kind of had a different vibe from the other two piles that I did a reading on. Basically, like overall, your inner child. I pulled two tarot cards as well, just to catch a vibe. So I got the Lover's card and the 8 of Coins. All 3 of these cards are basically telling me that you are too close to the problem right now. The galaxy. If you look at this picture, we are looking at the galaxy from an outside point of view, right? And there are so many stars, so many planets within the galaxy, right? But we aren't getting fixated on one star. We're looking at how it all works as a whole together. And this Lover's card, this might be in regards to a relationship, but it might not be. Remember, this is a general reading. I just saw 111. But look at how this represents you. You are observing, or you need to be in that more observing state of consciousness in regards to your own life. Okay? Oops. 8 of Coins literally represents being too close to the problem. Okay? So I just wanted to get that off my chest because that's just initially what I came up with. For some reason, for you guys, this is representing redemption, and it's also representing forgiveness, okay? I have a feeling this will probably pop up later on in your reading, because those 2 words is all that I get for that right now. In regards to the Milky Way, I am wondering if you guys resonate with the term of being a starseed or not. So you might resonate with that term. I do feel as though, like with this cross, spirit is trying, even if you're not religious, but spirit, your higher self, consciousness, source is really trying to get your attention, and is trying to, you might be seeing crosses actually in your like physical life around. I think that's just a sign that it's like, it's spirit reminding you, like, take a step back, right? Anyway, okay, so I am going to pull some cards in regards to you as a child, just to kind of catch a vibe on what exactly the advice moving forward is. I feel like I already kind of told you the advice, but then we can look into what is happening for you in the present moment as well. This is an ongoing thing for you, I feel. A lot of, I'm seeing your throat chakra being kind of blocked right now. So you're not saying things, you're not feeling heard. But in the past, I feel like that was happening to you as well. I pulled the 8 of Coins again for you in the past. So this is something that has carried forward into your adulthood, or however old you are right now, is being too close to the problem and being completely like torn apart by it, right? You might have worked a job when you were really young, like younger than other people would, but you're very mature as a kid. I don't know how else to say that. I feel like you know what to do already because you've done it as a child so many times. Like, something happened to you when you were a kid. Maybe your parents got a divorce or something like that, but you had to, in order to forgive them for what was happening, you had to take a step back and be like, you know what, like, they're not happy. This is just a general freaking example, by the way, but look, they're not happy, you know what I mean? Maybe this is for our higher good, right? And then if you look at them now, they're probably happy with wherever they're at, right? It's confirmation, following your heart. I'm seeing you with like blonde hair for some reason. I don't know why stairs is like coming to my head. I don't know why stairs. I don't know if you used to play a lot on stairs, used to fall on the stairs, like, I don't fucking know. But anyway, oh man, I swore. I haven't sworn this whole video. And then of course on my last pal I swear. Okay, anyway. Whatever. Okay, so pulling your inner child in, what's happening for you right now? Something's rocky with your job. Feel like you're kind of mad, but also determined. You're kind of like cutting through the fucking bullshit right now. Well, I guess I'm gonna be swearing now. I've already sworn, so whatever. But lots of sorrow in your present moment. job, love life. I guess the Lover's card did pop out. Okay. Similar message to the last two. The Hermit, your intuition right now is being clouded because you're too close to the problem. Hermit also, I think some advice from your inner child is literally to take a step back and almost have a time of solitude. I feel like you really need that solitude right now, just to figure out your own thoughts and to kind of sort out the energies that you've taken in. You might be a little bit overwhelmed. Yeah, I'm really feeling this is a job thing. Yeah. You're not happy. Your heart is not happy. You're longing for something. You thought whatever this was that came up was your happiness, but it turned out not being. Death card, right as I said that. So in regards to perspective shifting, in regards to law of attraction, it's telling you to detach. Now, not as a negative thing. Detachment doesn't mean that you don't care, but it means that you're not attached to either an outcome or you're not embodied by the emotions, and you're more understanding of what's in front of you. You are more like the witness of what's happening to you instead of like being in it and being completely like embodied by everything and not being able to come out. I feel like you feel like you're drowning right now. I'm like having trouble catching my breath. So practicing that detachment to an outcome is gonna help you manifest the things that you want. That shit fucking works. Okay. I'm gonna pull some oracle and then your reading is done. Okay, well this card kind of popped out for me, which is kind of funny because right when I broke the deck and this card popped out, I thought about the cross. Like this popped into my head and then this came out. So I bet you the cross is really like in your life right now. Like you're probably seeing it like fucking everywhere, or now you will be seeing it everywhere now. Just gonna keep this card out. Show that you care popped out. There's a lot of pink in that card. I don't know if that has anything to do with your situation. I knew that card was gonna pop out. I saw it when I broke the deck, but I wasn't sure, but it just popped out again. Do not fear the unknown. Pretty self-explanatory with that card. I'm gonna pull that from my fairy deck. Aw. I just keep on breaking the deck for you guys. And then it comes up. But your desire is within your reach is what. Have faith that everything is working in your favor. Faith. I'm gonna keep that down. Okay, there's a lot of stuff about children in here that I just pulled out. There's daughter, there's birthday, there's winter. I am filming this in winter right now. Something about children. This is you, your inner child. Oh man, now I gotta pull some more tarot cards for you guys. This also might signify that you need to spend more time with your children. Spending time with children is really nice because it kind of just like reminds us of the simple things in life. And also reminds us that we're protected for some reason. I'm seeing like, if you have children, they're really balanced. I'm seeing a lot of feathers and butterflies. I'm seeing a lot of doves right now too. You might have 2 children. Sorry, my energy shifted a little bit when I read that card. Oh, the problem actually might be with your children. The Tower card came out. That's kind of things falling apart for you. I said this in the last 2 videos that I feel like the Tower card is like the overall energy. When things fall apart, it's not a bad thing. Like, it really isn't. You're making room for better things to come in, and better things do come in. If you think about this is message from your child. If you think about everything that's ever happened to you in your life that you thought was impossible to get through, you fucking got through it, right? And then better things have always came in. Aw, look at that sorrow. Okay. Also, just like want to make note, the cross is here, but also this sign, it's in this card as well. Might resonate with you. Protection. It also can represent separation. Anyway, I think that's your reading. Just a reminder, this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate with everyone. All the readings were fairly similar, so if you were drawn to another deck, for sure watch that one. Anyway, I'm sending you guys tons of light and love. Take care.